Vasyl Lomachenko versus George Kambosos Jr. As you guys can tell by the title, Bob Arum, Mr. Bob Arum, who promotes Vasyl Lomachenko, is trying to make this fight over in Australia, which is something that George Kambosos really wants. He wants to fight in front of his home country of Australia, and that might be the one that might entice him to choose Vasyl Lomachenko for his next fight. Right now, it seems to be there are two options. The two options right now for George Kambosos Jr., at least based on social media and news reports and everything, it seems like the two runner-ups for a shot at George Kambosos' belts are Vasyl Lomachenko and Devin Haney. To those who don't know, George Kambosos is promoted by Lou DiBella, by DiBella Promotions, who has a good working relationship with both Bob Arum, who promotes Vasyl Lomachenko, and Eddie Hearn, who promotes Devin Haney. And, right now, George Kambosos is in a position where he can choose who he wants to fight. And one of the key things that he wants is to fight in Australia. Recently, there were reports saying that Devin Haney and his promoter Eddie Hearn received offers from the Middle East to host Devin Haney versus George Kambosos in the Middle East, all the way in the Middle East, which is something that Kambosos hasn't really, it doesn't. He wants to fight in Australia, and now we have Bob Arum who's saying that, according to Boxing Scene, that Kambosos in Australia is his first choice for Lomachenko. Saying that here, he said it right here, and I quote, he said, "We are talking to Kambosos Jr. people about Loma going to Australia, which Loma is prepared to do. It would be a huge fight in Australia, but we have COVID-19 problem to clear, which I think we can do. This fight against Kambosos Jr. in Australia is my first choice for Loma. Loma is well prepared to do it." I don't know how things are with COVID over in Australia, but definitely that would be a problem because, COVID restrictions will limit the amount of people being live in the arena, this and that. It would be a problem definitely, but hopefully when and if this fight does happen, there will be no COVID restrictions and, a packed crowd of Lomachenko and Kambosos fans can be live at their arena supporting their fighter. But yeah, it's a good fight. I'd love to see it. At the end of the day, in my opinion, George Kambosos can fight whoever he wants to fight. The Devin Haney situation would erase the talks about who the real WBC champion is. At least that's the way I look at it. The Vasyl fight, in my opinion, Vasyl Lomachenko is currently the best lightweight fighter out there. Even though he's not the world champion, he's still the best fighter at 135 pounds. In my opinion, he would have defeated Teofimo Lopez in a rematch, and I honestly think he beats everybody at 135 right now. That's just what I think. So him versus George Kambosos would be a very, very good test for Kambosos to prove himself that he truly is the number one man in this division. So Kambosos has options, man, and I think he might lean towards Lomachenko because of that Australia deal. If they could make it in Australia, Kambosos have said it time and time after the Teofimo Lopez fight. In every single damn interview that he's had, he kept saying that he wants to fight in Australia for his next fight against a big name. Whether it's Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, he wants to fight in Australia. And if Bob Arum can deliver this fight in Australia, I can definitely see this fight happening next for both Lomachenko and George Kambosos. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.